Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the Grateful Gang. If you're not a part of the Grateful Gang and you'd like to be, just hit that red subscribe button. It is free 99. On this channel we do budgeting. We do we do budgeting, as well as following me on my journey to home ownership. So today's video is a little impromptu video. It was weird because I was scrolling through my accounts on Capital One. That's my bank. Love them. And I was going, the emergency fund is right underneath the house. And if you guys have been watching my video, I've been saying what I'm going to end up doing is just closing out the deposit amount for the home and then start saving for the emergency fund, like the third quarter, which be starting like June or July. So then I'm like, as I scrolled down, I was like, wait, this emergency fund, what I have in the emergency fund plus what we have in the humble home would get me to my goal. So if you don't know, my goal for my deposit for my house was $12,000. I had saved $10,000. Yay! Recently, and I was gonna stop because I was like, I can now get down payment assistance for up to $7,500, and I was like, well, that will definitely help me put down the down payment and the closing costs. So then I decided I was gonna stop at 10, and then it wasn't sitting right with me. So I was like, okay, well, let me just do my original goal, which was a minimum of $12,000. So I was like, I'll continue till the end of the second quarter and finish that out, and then we'll start saving for our emergency fund. So once I was scrolling, it just dawned on me that, Tara, you might as well just move the money that's in the emergency fund into the house, because that will get you to your goal, and we can just start now saving for the money for the emergency fund. So that is what I'm here to tell you guys to do. But I've decided to do a little different because I know we usually do everything on the computer. And the house savings tracker is on the computer, but I want to do the emergency savings tracker a little bit different. This is a binder that I found at Michael's. Who told me to go to Michael's? I don't know why, okay? But I found this binder at Michael's. It was on sale. It's a Recollection brand, I believe. And the lady said they had like discontinued it. So I was like, okay. It was a good price. And it came with these particular inserts. This is what their inserts came. It only came with these inserts for the months and just the months. And of course, y'all know I love a good gray. I don't know what it is, but I love a good gray. And I love a good marble. If you've been following my channel, you'll tell all my thumbnails have marble background. I love marble. And gold. Gold is like gold and rose gold are my metals of choice. So I was like, okay, we'll start in May because April has already been budgeted out and we're already toward the end of April. You guys, May is on the way. So these are all kind of little mismatched or whatever, but I just put something together here. This was, as you can see, an original Happy Planner. I just punched a hole in it to make like a divider. That's something to break up the space. And this is actually a piece of wallpaper sample that I just think is super pretty. And this is the amounts that are in each account. So my humble home has, I hope you guys can see, let me bring it in a little. My humble home has $10,835.74. So if my goal is $12,000 and I subtract what I already have, $10,835.74, that ain't right, back it up. I would only need $1,164.26 to make that happen. So I was like, well, wait a minute. I've got $1,164 in my baby emergency fund. I'm just going to move that on up, right? I'm just going to move that on in there. So what's going to be left in my baby emergency fund is going to be $1,164.26 minus $1,224.31. So we'll be starting with $60.05 left in the baby emergency fund if I did that correctly. So you guys know that I'm living at home, or if you don't know, I'm living at home right now. I lived in Jersey, lived on my own forever, and was paying rent and all that jazz. And I was like, I really want to buy a home, but if I move again and pay rent again, I'm not going to be able to save and do all this stuff. So I live with my family right now. And that's how I was able to save my emergency fund in under a year. I mean, my home fund in under a year. But I now want to focus on my emergency fund. If you know anything about the market right now, you know that it is a seller's market and people are overpaying for everything. They don't want to take FHA loans. It's all cash and conventional loans. And the inventory is on super low. So that being said, meaning if there are 10,000 people looking for a house, there's 3 houses for them to all fight over. So not to say that I'm giving up on my house hunt, but I figure in order for me to be motivated and keep my mind right through this house hunt, I am going to have to keep myself busy. So now that I've finally figured out a way to get my full down payment on my home, I'm going to now focus on saving for my emergency funds. I'm so excited. So this tracker is from Angelica's Corner, or well, her YouTube channel is Angelica's Corner, but the tracker is from her store. It's called the Tracker's Corner. And this $6,000 savings tracker was I believe this, I cut it down a little bit more, but this was for the classic happy planner size. And I'm just going to write on here emergency fund. I believe there's a spot, or maybe not. There's not a spot on here to write what it's for. But it's cute. It's got a start and a you did it. And I personally just love the aesthetic. I believe this is a part of her Unicorn Land set. So I am going to get to color something in now because it starts at 40 and so on and so forth. And the way I'm going to fund it is just like I was funding the house. Instead of the money going to the house now, the extra money will go directly into the emergency fund. So like I was saying, I live at home right now, but what I'm going to do, what I decided to do was take, I have a faux mortgage budget made up in my Excel sheet, in my Google sheet, and I figured that it would be about $2,000 per month for the bare minimum expenses for me if I got a mortgage up to like $950, which I don't want to go past $1,000. So that was where I'm at right now. If I need to tweak it when I finally do figure out what a mortgage is, when I figure out what the mortgage is, when I finally do find my house, then I will have to tweak and add a little bit more. But for right now, I think 3 months saving in this $6,000 savings tracker for me is good. It at least gives me a goal and a starting point. So I then also decided to go ahead and download another tracker. These are all printable and reasonably priced, so check her out. And I'm doing a $2,000 savings goal for my house emergency fund. So my house emergency fund, which I'm going to write here too, right here because there's like some lines, but that's because my printer did that. Now, you guys know, if you follow my budgeting, that I do save about $50 every 2 weeks to my house emergency fund as it is. And I believe there's like $300 something in it already. And then here I have printed out a weekly planner. And this is going to start for May. I'll put the dates, what day it's going to be from. I'm going to use this for my channel, you guys. I'm starting to feel really overwhelmed about what's going on. Like, I feel like I'm not doing as well, or I don't have enough time. And so I just want to or my life is just not completely balanced right now. So what I'm thinking of doing is using these. I only printed out enough for 2 weeks, but I have the file, so I'll be fine. Because the printer started to get wonky. I am going to do it where I'm going to put like the videos I'm recording each day versus the day the video launches, and my paydays if it's on a payday week. So I will do this with you guys. I just don't want to pop up with this planner. You're like, what happened? Where did you get this? So I want to explain to you where these are coming from and so on and so forth. So I do want to start doing that, probably just one for the month. And I probably will have the same videos every single month. So once I get one down, I'll be good. And then I'll add any birthdays, because I definitely have my grandmother's and my sister's birthday as well as Mother's Day in May. So I'm going to do that with you guys as well. So let's get to this, because I do get to color something in, because I do have $60 something that will be left. I'm going to go with this purple from my midliner. That shouldn't take long. It is only the $40 one that I'm doing right now. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I hate coloring outside the lines. I can't tell whether I'm supposed to go all the way in or all the way out. Okay, that's gonna be good enough for now. So yay, we already have a colored in block. Coloring is so therapeutic. Now, as far as my savings tracker for my house emergency fund, I did go check and it has $429.77. So that means we can do from $25 all the way to $425. That's a lot. Okay. So I'm going to start with purple and do these, and then I'm going to do this maybe in gray, and then the top one's in blue, but I'm not up there yet. So I got a lot. I got a lot. So I'm probably going to speed through this so y'all don't have to watch me color because I'm weird like that. That gray be looking so much darker than that gray is supposed to look, but it's okay. Okay, guys, so I've colored them in. I forgot how much I enjoy coloring trackers in. So this tracker has been colored in, but and this, like I said, we'll do together at a different time. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about me doing my savings trackers like this and my new plan for saving and closing out the deposit for the house and starting to save for the emergency fund. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you like, no, don't do it like that, just keep finishing up? Let me know your thoughts down below, even though I'm pretty much doing it anyway. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, always be great, you have to be grateful. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, y'all, it's faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever.